Good day, gamers. Purple Mentat here, bringing you a vlog. Specifically, about where I've been. Oh wow, messed that bomb up. So, last week, early in the week, I uploaded the latest Running Red episode, and, well, the response was basically, oh my god, gravestone. And it was enough to get me pretty anxious and freaking out a bit. It wasn't great. I didn't react in a very healthy way to it. It's something I'm working on, because I know that it's only a matter of time before I'm going to be seeing more and more comments that are basically criticizing the way I'm playing and what I'm doing, telling me everything I'm doing wrong, and explaining to me in graphic detail how much of a terrible person I am for not playing perfectly. Which is basically what I got out of that last Running Red video. Most of the messages that were public were pretty much, hey, gravestone. Some of them were a little frothing at the mouth, but they weren't so bad for the most part. However, the private messages I got were really ridiculous in terms of how much vitriol I was receiving over a bleeding gravestone in a silly game. I was actually kind of surprised at how angry people were getting, and the level of insults that they were throwing at me because I said I was going to recover off screen and didn't notice my gravestone as I walked by. And it threw me off. It put me off of the entire YouTube thing for a whole week. I honestly considered shutting down the channel entirely if that's the kind of response I'm going to get to something minor like that. So I spent a good week offline and pretty much didn't make any YouTube videos. Did a little bit of streaming, mostly World of Warcraft stuff, which I'm not going to upload because it's low-level torrent stuff and I'm grumpy the whole time and, well, it's just not great. I think I re-enabled Twitch video on demand, so you should be able to see it there if you really desperately want to. It's not good content, though, so it's not getting uploaded to the channel. Darn. There's a potion inside of that ring of rocks down to the left that I'm passing, and I can't get into it because I used my only bomb in a terrible way. Oh well. Anyway. Point is, not much has really been done for the channel in the past week or so, but I'm feeling better about things now. I'm actively working on making myself a little bit better about taking that criticism, even if it is, you know, kind of insane sometimes. Bottom line is, it's what I'm gonna get doing YouTube, so I need to be okay with it. And that's going to be a serious adjustment for me. It's gonna take me a long time to be okay with that. So please understand that there will be times where I just kind of freak out. And it's going to be off-putting, and I'm probably going to go off on people a couple of times as I get myself figured out here. But the bottom line is, I wanted to let you know ahead of time that, I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not super healthy mentally. And I wanted you to know in advance that I might freak out all over you if I perceive a, you know, level of criticism that is threatening to me. Now, there's a good, like, reason that, well, as good as this sort of reason can get, really, for why I react that way in my head. And it's a whole, like, childhood development and Freudian, basically. In the environment that I grew up in, there was no such thing as friendly teasing. There was, you're a terrible person, you have done bad, and you should feel bad. And that was the only thing there was for criticism. I understand that probably a lot of the gravestone comments I've gotten have been friendly teasing. People that are trying to be my buds on the couch. But I'm pretty much not okay with treating someone that way, like they're my butt on the couch, unless I, you know, actually know them and I'm, you know, close enough to them that I can be okay with that. And I'm not close enough with everyone to be okay with that. There are people I know in real life that I'm not okay with teasing me. It really bothers me on a deep level. Food, shop. Always a food shop if it's a white wall with a crack in it. Just so you knows. Food being healing. So yeah, like, when I get criticized, I tend to react very defensively because I was taught that that's the only safe way. You have to react that way. Because someone is coming at you when you get criticized. In my experience. Darn. Oh well, couldn't last. That's alright. That was a Shrine of Peace, not the Shrine of Darkness I thought it was. Which got me a new glass shovel. Which, it could have got me an obsidian shovel. Oh well. So yeah. I'd like it if I could get better at people, random people online that I don't know teasing me, and not freaking out about it. I'm not sure that'll happen very soon, but I'm gonna do my best to. And hopefully I won't randomly disappear from the internet for a week next time it happens. But, it's a possibility. I'm not gonna rule it out. It could happen. So, if it does, I apologize. If it doesn't, great! In other news, speaking of anxiety, I found that beta blockers are amazing. Definitely need to get those added to my regular medications once I'm able to do the regular medications thing. So, speaking of which, I haven't done a mental health update in a while. At least in terms of... Ah! I saw that coming. Should have attacked up instead of down. Oh well. Okay, so yeah. As far as the mental health situation goes, I do need insurance. The 500 on the Patreon that I calculated was enough to get regular therapy visits, but it turns out the medications that I need are still a lot more expensive than I thought. Which sucks. I am on some stuff now, but it's not really having the level of effect that a full suite would be. And the cost of that, out of pocket, would be, well, basically a lot more. I would have to shut down all other Patreon rewards to be able to afford to do that, and it's not something I'm interested in doing. And honestly, besides the whole freakout that I just had, I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty okay about everything. And insurance is something that will come in January guaranteed. So I kind of don't want to start spending that kind of money if I can just make it a little bit further. Admittedly, my quality of life would be better if I did spend the money, but... Come on. Trying not to die to this bat. Failed. My quality of life would definitely be better if I were to go for it, but it's kind of a judgment call in terms of, like, do I want to be able to enjoy life, or do I want to be on the right medications now that will be a small improvement? Like, the major thing is I just need time to work through this and learn better skills in therapy. Where the meds will help me feel better short term, but, I mean, even as great as the beta blockers are, they still leave me feeling drained and weird. I don't really enjoy that feeling. And it's going to be months of trying out new medications and switching around what I'm taking before I find what works perfectly for me, you know? Because that's just the medication mambo that everyone in the mental health, well, everyone with mental health issues has to go through. So, yeah, it's a little rough. That worked out. Oh, Shrine of War. That could be dangerous. Yeah, that was a mistake. I think I'm gonna restart this run. Actually, no. Anyway, bottom line is... I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than I was. YouTube is helping when it doesn't hurt. which it recently did. I'm sorry that I disappeared for a week without warning, but I was in a position that I just wasn't capable of coping with what was going on. And I'm gonna try to get better at, you know, coping with that. So, hopefully regularly scheduled content will resume today. If it doesn't, then look for it soon. I am likely to reduce my amount of streaming sometime in the future, as what I'm doing is a bit much, but I'm not certain on that yet. It's a balancing act that I'm still sorting out exactly how I want to handle it. Anyway, bottom line, I'm incredibly fortunate to have you all as fans. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of the run, where I'm going to focus on the game and not talking about me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. And, sorry I let you guys down. Alright, so this is kind of a terrible run. Shrine of War, when I already had a ring, means I don't get the main benefit of it, which is the Ring of War. I do get the Circlet of Telepathy, which is kind of nice. I thought that was going to be a Shrine of Blood, because I'm terrible at identifying these things visually. But it also means that I'm going to be facing a lot of very high-level enemies in every stage that I go into from now on. You'll notice that all of these skeletons are the black kind. The mitigating factor of that is supposed to be that you get the ring that lets you do double damage. Well, I didn't get that ring because I'm terrible. Map. Map is good. Map is actually one of the better items, I feel. And I think that's a Ring of Protection. That's not worth trading the Ring of Luck for. But the Dancer's shoes are nice. Or Explorer's boots, sorry. They look similar, but they're not at all the same. Explorer's boots let me ignore water and such, to my knowledge. So, it's pretty fun. Let's see what's down here. Hidden chest. Ring of Mana. No. Ring of Mana lets you cast spells more frequently. That's not helpful when I don't have spells to cast. And that's the pattern to take out a red dragon in relatively little vertical space. It's not one that I can do while talking. It's something that I have to focus to do. Ow! That was dumb. That was bad wrong. Come on, Crypt. Come on, guy. Stop being so bad wrong. You go that way. Ow. Knew better. Losing focus. Monkey behind the door. There we go. And this room's clear. I have to go to the boss with a dagger? Oh no, I get one more. Ooh, food room. And dollars. Alright. Shop is this way. Nice! Ring of Luck finally paid off. Blood Longsword. And we're just gonna leave that Karate Gi right where it is. Makes me do more damage, also makes me take more damage. And in this setup, it means basically lots of instant death. Blood Longsword means that for every 15 enemies I kill with it, I'll heal one. So it becomes very beneficial to kill as much as I can for the HPs. As long as I don't, you know, get myself hurt doing it. Maybe it's only 10. Yes, I want that extra step, just kill them both in one swing. I don't like the red bats. Alright, there is nothing in here. Good. Final room. Minotaur. Okay. Five hit points on that one. There we go. Boss time. Chessboard. Ah! I've never fought the hard chessboard before. The red ones have 2 hit points. That changes the game entirely. Alright, let's do one more run. Let's take the lead boots, yeah. Ow! Alright, unless the shop has something amazing, this run's gonna end badly. The shop's got a ring of regen and a mace that I'm not gonna be able to afford. Yeah, we're just gonna know the game and restart that. I want to do one good, decent commentated run before I end this. And this might be my option, because having that big guy right there is going to be good for me. Especially since I'll be at a ×2 multiplier unless I screw it up. Oh, purple scroll. Well, that was unexpected. Ooh, titanium broadsword that I can't afford. Ring of luck. White scroll. Titanium dagger. Okay, well at least I'm doing extra damage. Permanently now, and not just with the potion. Potion wears off eventually, which is a shame. It'd be awesome if there was a way to play Giant Candace through the entire game. Need a ring of giantism. Or a giant circlet or something. You hear that? Brace yourself, games. Get on that. We want permanent giantism. They did add a monk character recently. It sounds like a character that I would be terrible at, so I haven't checked into it yet. You get 1 free item per shop, which is good. Touching gold kills you, which is bad. Doing 3 damage on an attack is nice. If I can find a ranged weapon, I'll be doing even better. But that'll have to be on the next level. Yeah. We'll lose the coin multiplier to go back to the shop and buy something. I have enough gold to get something, I think. Ring of Luck would lose my Ring of Might. White Scroll's worth it. Having an OS button is a good thing. Would have loved the titanium broadsword, but, you know, monies. Ooh, maybe I don't lose the coin multiplier. I don't! I made it! Nice! Yeah, I'll replace the titanium dagger with a golden broadsword. I approve of this plan. I'd approve it more if I hadn't just walked into a bat. Golden weapons cause you to get more money from killing enemies. You know, no giant surprise. Looks like there's a thing up here. Oh, just a door. Oh well. Oh, wait. There's another thing. Come on, healing. That is not like healing at all. I am disappointed. Still love this soundtrack. Never gets old. I put it on when I'm cleaning. That was fun. I like it when they line up like that. Makes my life happy. Gotta love those tempo up buttons. Sudden extreme focus. I think that's everything for this level. Alright, well, hopefully the third level will have some healing for me that I can access quickly. And this game's hard enough on keyboard. I can't imagine the people that do well. Ah! Alright, well, I wanted you to get a good run, but I guess that's what you're gonna get instead. Anyway, I will see you next time. Thank you for listening to my ramblings and watch me die on Necrodancer.